Someone younger than you is ready to start a life with you, but there's one condition, my beloved soul. There is a quiet truth rising around you, something you may have sensed but could not fully identify. A presence has been orbiting your life, steady, observant, gentle, and surprisingly mature despite being younger than you. This soul has been watching your growth, your strength, your resilience, and the way you carry wisdom that only life's deeper lessons can teach. And now, this younger soul is ready to walk into your life not as a distraction, not as a temporary chapter, but as a genuine beginning. This person is not looking at your age, they are looking at your spirit. They see your heart before they see anything else. They see your patience, your endurance, and the way you've survived what would have destroyed many others. They see something they want to protect, something they want to grow with, something they want to build a life around. But there is one condition, a single one, and it has nothing to do with changing who you are, adjusting your personality, or compromising your identity. This condition is simple but powerful. You must allow yourself to believe that you are worthy of being loved again. This younger soul is prepared to enter your world, but they cannot force their way into a heart that has walled itself off from possibility. They are ready to choose you, but they need you to choose life again. They need you to choose trust again. They need you to open the door just enough so they can show you that love does not always come from the direction you predicted. You have been hurt before. You have been betrayed before. You have been left behind before. And those scars sometimes whisper that love must look a certain way, be a certain age, follow a certain pattern. But love does not follow rules written by fear. Love follows alignment, timing, and truth. This younger person admires your maturity, your silence, your depth. They admire the way you think. The way you speak, the way you carry yourself with quiet dignity even when no one sees what you are carrying. They admire the way you have guided others without seeking recognition, the way you give without expecting anything, the way you forgive beyond reason. There is something about your presence that feels like home to them. You are the stability they have prayed for. You are the peace they have never felt. You are the wisdom they need to build a strong future. They are not drawn to you because of fantasy, they are drawn to you because of truth. And they are ready to start a life with you. But the one condition remains: you must release the fear that your age makes you unworthy of a fresh beginning. Love is not limited by years, it is expanded by understanding, patience, and emotional compatibility. You bring experience, compassion, clarity. They bring freshness, enthusiasm, ambition. Together, you balance each other. This person sees a future with you that is not rushed, not pressured, not chaotic. They want small moments as much as big ones. They want peace as much as passion. They want to build something that lasts, something grounded, something real. And they want to grow with you, not over you, not behind you, but with you. They are not intimidated by your past. They are not afraid of your story. They are not discouraged by your age difference. What they want is connection. What they want is loyalty. What they want is a relationship that feels like soul-to-soul understanding instead of surface-level performance. But they cannot walk this path alone. They need your willingness. Not perfection. Not certainty. Not blind faith. Just willingness. Willingness to open your heart. Willingness to consider new possibilities. Willingness to allow yourself to feel chosen again. You may wonder why someone younger is so drawn to you. The reason is rooted in spiritual alignment. Your soul has lived through lessons that shaped you into someone capable of guiding, anchoring, and nurturing another person's growth. And their soul, though younger, carries a desire to build something meaningful with someone who understands life on a deep, authentic level. You match each other's energy more than you realize. But you must stop doubting your value. Stop comparing yourself. Stop assuming you are too much or not enough. This narrative does not belong to you. You have earned the right to be loved in a way that feels peaceful and secure. You have earned the right to be cherished for who you are, not who you once were. This younger soul is ready. Their heart is already aligned with yours. Their intentions are sincere. Their commitment is growing stronger each day. But the universe will not force love into a closed heart. You must allow the possibility. Take your time. Move gently. Feel things at your own pace. But don't close the door before life can show you what it has been preparing. Someone younger than you is ready. Not for a temporary moment, not for a fleeting experience, but for a real journey. And the only condition is that you allow yourself to believe that you deserve the kind of love that chooses you without hesitation. Let your heart breathe again. Let your soul open. Let your life shift toward what is waiting for you. You are not too late for love. You are right on time for the love that was meant for your evolution. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved soul. There is something deeper that your spirit needs to hear today. Something that goes beyond attraction, beyond timing, and beyond the story you have lived so far. You may think the person who feels drawn to you is simply feeling a temporary connection, but the truth is far bigger than that. Their soul has recognized something in you that their mind cannot fully explain. Their heart has stepped forward before their logic could catch up. And that is why their feelings have grown faster, louder, and stronger. But even though they are ready to invest in you, even though they are prepared to build a life with you, they carry one condition in their heart. This condition is not meant to restrict you. It is not meant to control you. It is something that arises from their desire to protect your connection, to guard the bond they feel forming, and to ensure that if they give their all, they are not walking into a future where their love becomes a one-sided journey. My beloved soul, this younger person sees something in you that others fail to see. They see your strength. They see your compassion. They see the way you love with depth. They see how you endure silent battles, how you rise after hardships, how you forgive even when you are hurting, how you continue to pour into others even when your own cup feels empty. They see the way your presence changes a room. They feel the calm you bring, the wisdom in your words, and the maturity in your spirit. And because they see all of this, they have one fear: losing you before they even get the chance to hold your heart fully. Their condition comes from love, not control. It comes from longing, not insecurity. It comes from wanting to build something meaningful, not something rushed or fragile. Their condition is this: they want your honesty. They want your emotional availability. They want your willingness to let someone truly love you. Because they know that many people admire you from a distance. Many want your attention but are not prepared for the responsibility of loving you. Many want your energy but cannot match what you give. Many want your presence but disappear when you need support. And this younger soul has observed all of this, quietly. They have watched how you sometimes settle for less than you deserve, how you tolerate inconsistent people, how you give chances to those who do not value your time, how you hold on to connections that drain you, how you blame yourself for things that were never your fault. They have seen the pattern, even if you haven't spoken it aloud. Their condition is that if they choose you, they want to know you will not hold on to your past hurts. They want to know you will not choose someone else out of fear. They want to know that you will not run away when you finally feel safe. They want to know that you will not compare them to others who hurt you. They want to know that you will give this connection a real chance, an honest chance, not halfway, not guarded, not fearful. My beloved soul. This person is younger, yes. But their heart is not childish, their intentions are not shallow. Their feelings are not temporary. Their desire to build with you is not impulsive. They carry wisdom beyond their years, and their soul feels older than their age. Sometimes, age is not measured in years, it is measured in lessons learned, burdens carried, and growth embraced. And this person has grown through pain. They have learned from heartbreak. They have experienced loss. They have understood what it means to be ignored, abandoned, or dismissed. That is why they want to love differently. That is why they want to show up for you in a way that no one else has. But they need assurance, not promises, not perfection, just reassurance that you will not push them away the moment things get real. They fear that you are so used to being disappointed that when someone finally offers you real love, you might doubt it. They fear that you are so familiar with betrayal that when loyalty approaches, you may struggle to trust it. They fear that you are so accustomed to carrying everything alone that when someone tries to carry life with you, you may resist their help. And their heart whispers, I am ready for them, but I pray they are ready for me too. My beloved soul. You may not realize this, but your energy inspires them. You awaken something inside them that they didn't know existed. They feel safe around you. They feel understood. They feel seen. And they want to go all in, but only if you are willing to open your heart even a little. They don't need you to heal overnight. They don't need you to be perfect. They don't need you to pretend that everything is fine. They don't need you to fake confidence. They don't need you to hide your fears. All they want is your honesty and your willingness to walk forward instead of running backward. Their condition is simple: let's build something real, but let's both show up for it. They don't want to be the only one trying. They don't want to be the only one communicating. They don't want to be the only one expressing feelings. They don't want to be the only one making sacrifices. They don't want to love you if you are still emotionally tied to someone else who hurt you. They want you, fully present, fully aware, fully ready to move into a new chapter. My beloved soul. You might think this younger person is intimidated by your experiences, your maturity, or your accomplishments. But in reality, you are exactly what they have prayed for. They see you as someone who can guide them, support them, inspire them, and help them grow, not because they are weak, but because great souls recognize great souls. They are not intimidated by your strength, they are drawn to it. They are not scared of your past, they want to understand it. They are not overwhelmed by your intensity, they find comfort in it. Your presence feels like home, even before they've fully stepped inside. And the reason they are ready now is because they have healed enough to welcome a connection that feels divine, not chaotic. They have matured enough to choose love intentionally, not impulsively. They have learned enough to value what is rare, not what is convenient. They see you as rare. They see you as irreplaceable. They see you as someone they cannot risk losing. But their condition remains. They want you to be emotionally open. They want you to allow love to enter, not just knock. They want you to believe that someone younger can love you with the depth of an old soul. They want you to accept that love does not always come wrapped in the packaging you expect. Sometimes the one meant for you is younger. Sometimes they arrive sooner than you planned. Sometimes they surprise you with their readiness while others your age remain confused, inconsistent, or unavailable. My beloved soul. The universe is bringing this person closer to you day by day. Their thoughts are drifting toward you more often, their intuition keeps pulling them in your direction. Their dreams carry your voice, your face, your energy. They are not imagining the connection, they are feeling it. But the universe is also asking you to reflect. Are you ready to receive the love you have been praying for? Are you prepared to let someone new love you without comparing them to your past? Are you willing to release emotional baggage so your hands are free to hold something new? Are you open to a connection that doesn't match society's timelines but matches your soul's alignment? Because my beloved soul, the universe gives you what aligns with your spirit, not what aligns with the world's expectations. This younger person is ready for you, mind, heart, soul. But they need to know you will not reject them because of fear. They need to know you will not walk away because of doubt. They need to know you will not sabotage something beautiful before it begins. Their heart is brave enough to choose you. Now they want to know if your heart is brave enough to choose them back. My beloved soul. Take a moment. Breathe. Ask yourself what your soul truly wants, not what your fear wants, not what your past wants, not what your doubts want. Listen to your heart. It already knows the answer. And when the time comes, speak your truth. Because this person is waiting for your sign, your signal, your willingness. They are ready. Now the journey moves toward you. My beloved soul. There is a moment in every destiny story where the heart tries to run ahead, but the spirit whispers, slow down, breathe, and understand the deeper meaning behind everything that is unfolding. And right now, you are in that moment. You may think everything is happening too fast, or too unexpectedly, or too strangely, because someone younger than you stepping forward with such clarity and courage can feel overwhelming at first. But you are not imagining this connection. You are not imagining this chemistry. You are not imagining the pull that keeps returning to your heart even in silence, even in distance, even in confusion. The universe is not confused about this person. Heaven is not confused about this connection. Only your mind is trying to keep up with what your spirit already knows. This younger soul is not shy anymore. They are not hiding anymore. They are not pretending anymore. They have reached a point where they understand the difference between infatuation and intention. The difference between liking someone and wanting to build a life with them. The difference between a temporary feeling and a committed future. And that is why they keep returning to your energy. That is why they keep thinking about you even when they try to distract themselves. That is why they keep imagining a long-term bond with you. Because something inside them whispers that you are the one who makes sense, even if life has been confusing. But here is the deeper truth that Spirit is revealing right now. This younger person sees you as someone who can bring peace into their life. Someone who can guide them without controlling them. Someone who can understand their dreams without judging their age. Someone who can love with depth, patience, and wisdom. And that is exactly why they are drawn to you. You carry a frequency they cannot find in people their age. You carry a maturity that feels safe. You carry a heart energy that feels like home. But remember the one condition that stands in the middle of this story. It is not about money. Not about distance. Not about society. Not about approval. Not about expectations. The condition is emotional. The condition is spiritual. The condition is personal. The condition is that you must be willing to trust. Again, not blindly. Not foolishly. Not rushing. But gently, consistently, and little by little. Your past has trained you to be cautious. You have watched people switch up. You have watched people take advantage. You have watched people pretend they were ready when they were not. And now, when someone real comes along, someone with genuine intentions, someone whose heart is thinking long-term, your soul is terrified of repeating old pain. But Spirit is asking you to look deeper. This person is not coming to drain you. They are not coming to confuse you. They are not coming to use you. They are coming because their spirit feels a future with you that makes sense. A future where they grow, where they evolve, where they learn, and where they build stability. And yes, they may be younger, but they are not childish. They may be new to this kind of love, but they are not immature. They may not have lived as long as you, but they have learned enough to know that your presence is rare. You are not just older by age, you are older in soul. And that is what is attracting them the most. But the universe is asking you to release one thing, the fear that you are too much, or they are too young, to understand who you are. Because this person sees you more clearly than you realize. They understand your silence. They understand your guarded heart. They understand your hesitation. And instead of being scared, it only pulls them closer. They feel honored that destiny is guiding them towards someone like you. But you must choose whether you will open the door or keep it locked. You do not need to rush. You do not need to decide today. You do not need to force anything. The universe is not pushing you, it is guiding you gently. But the condition stands, trust must grow, or this connection cannot bloom the way it is meant to. This younger soul is ready to take the next step. They are ready to start a life with you, not just a relationship but a life. A partnership. A home. A shared plan. A shared future. And they are waiting for the moment when your heart gives them permission to enter your world. Not completely. Not all at once. Just a little at a time. Because once you allow trust to grow, even slowly, even gently, the connection will deepen in ways that will surprise both of you. The age gap will disappear. The fears will fade. The doubts will melt. And what will remain is the truth. Two souls who found each other at the exact time they were meant to. And Spirit is whispering that the story is not finished yet. There is more to reveal. More to unfold. More to understand. Because this connection is not ordinary. It is not random. It is not casual. It is divinely aligned. And the next part of this message will show you exactly why destiny brought this person into your life now, and what their soul is preparing to do next. My beloved soul. There comes a moment in every destiny when the old fears begin to fall away like dust, and the truth begins to rise with the quiet power of sunrise. And you, right now, are standing inside such a moment. You may not fully feel it yet. You may not fully understand it yet. But something around you is shifting, and something within you is awakening. The presence of this younger person in your life is not a coincidence. It is not an interruption. It is a message wrapped in human form. This person came into your life because your energy called out for a new beginning. You cried in silence. You endured loneliness quietly. You asked the universe for a companionship that feels natural, nurturing, and real. And your prayers carried your voice across spiritual distances until the right soul heard you. This soul, though younger in years, carries a maturity that life experience alone cannot teach. Their heart is steady. Their loyalty is genuine. Their intentions are sincere. They see you in ways others never could. They feel safe with you in ways they have never felt before with anyone. And yet, they have one condition, one simple, honest, human condition. They want to know if your heart is truly ready. Not halfway ready. Not conditionally ready. Not ready only on your good days. But fully, openly, courageously ready. Because they are not here to heal your past fears. They are not here to fix your wounds. They are here to build a future. And to build a future, you must be willing to loosen your grip on the memories that keep you stuck. They don't want you to pretend you are fine. They want you to be willing to grow, to open, to trust again. You may wonder why someone younger would speak with such depth. But age has never determined the purity of a heart. Some souls are born old. Some souls arrive with a wisdom that has traveled lifetimes. Some souls come to teach you what you didn't learn the easy way. This soul sees you as the one they can grow with. They see you as someone who can guide them, support them, and create a peaceful life with them. But they also want to know that you will not run when love becomes real. They want to know that you won't compare them to the one who hurt you before. They want to know that your heart is open, not closed, not guarded, not half available. My beloved soul, the condition they ask is not for your perfection. It is for your honesty. They want to know if you are willing to show up as your real self. They want to know if you are willing to step into this connection without dragging your old heartbreaks like heavy bags behind you. And deep inside, you know you are ready. You have been ready longer than you admit. You have outgrown the past. You have cried your last tears for people who never valued your presence. You have spent enough nights wondering why love never chose you. Now love is choosing you, but in a form you didn't expect. Younger. Kinder. More genuine. More aligned with your soul. This younger person does not want your perfection. They want your truth. They don't want a fancy version of you. They want the real you, the you who has survived storms, the you who has learned from mistakes, the you who knows how to love deeply once trust is earned. They want your heart, not your past. My beloved soul, part of you may feel nervous because of the age difference. You may wonder what people will say, how they will react, what judgments they might create. But the heart does not follow society. The soul does not obey timelines. The universe never answers prayers according to human opinions. Love does not look at age. Love looks at energy. Love looks at alignment. Love looks at who brings peace to your spirit. This younger person brings you peace. They bring you comfort. They bring you hope. And most importantly, they bring you a sense of future. Their condition is not a barrier. It is an invitation. An invitation for you to release the fear that has been sitting at the doorway of your heart. An invitation to finally say yes to the life you deserve. An invitation to believe that your story is allowed to be beautiful again. Soon, this person will express their feelings more openly. They are already preparing the words. They are already imagining how to share their truth with you. They are already hoping that you will not push them away because of what the world thinks. They are ready to start a life with you. They just want you to be brave enough to let it happen. My beloved soul, let this moment enter your heart. Let this possibility soften your fears. Let this new beginning dissolve the doubts that have kept you locked away from happiness. You are not too old for love. You are not too broken for love. You are not too late for love. You are right on time. And the soul that wants you knows it. This connection is not random. It is not rushed. It is not risky. It is destiny knocking softly at your door, waiting for your answer. And deep inside, you already know what that answer is. One day, you will look back at this moment and thank yourself for choosing courage over fear, hope over doubt, and love over judgment. My beloved soul, your story is just beginning.